Hello, I'm Simon from CareCo, and I'm going to show you how to assemble the I-Go Crest Powerchair. As you can see, I've taken all of the components out from the packaging and placed that to one side. In front of me, I have the I-Go Crest main body and its battery. I have the seat, the armrests, and the joystick. Let's take a look at how to place all these items together to assemble the Crest. We'll place the two parts together. Simply place your hand on the rear handle and with your other hand lift on the post and align the brackets. Once in position, it's worth just pressing down on the seat post and pulling up with your other hand to bring the two parts together. There's a firm click, as you can see, and now the base is complete. We now need to remove the battery. When you remove the battery, you may find that there's a piece of material either over the terminals of the battery or inside the case of where it was situated. Make sure that this is removed, it's just there during shipping. With the battery shipping material removed, I can place the battery back inside the compartment. We can now take the seat and place it on top of the suspension seat post. To install the seat, we simply align the post with the hole in the suspension seat post. However, what I'm going to show you, if it's the first time that you've done this, you may find it easier to actually remove the storage pockets from each side, just so that you're aware of what it is that you're doing. To remove the understorage compartments, simply lift and pull to one side, and then lift them up, and they come away as so. So I'm going to repeat this with the other side and then place the seat on. With the compartments removed, I'm now going to press on the release handle situated underneath the seat. It's important that we always lift that up when we place it onto the post. We now align the peg into the hole, place into position, and once it's flat and fully down, we can release the handle and then twist the seat around. You'll notice that it stops at every 45-degree angle, so you have to lift it and it clicks into position. Before I fit the armrests and the seat belt, I'm going to place the backrest in the upright position. Before we fit the seat belt and the armrest to the seat, we need to attach this little piece of material which is used to secure the joystick cable around the back. This simply slides over the bracket here at the back, and the little hole in the retaining part goes over and sits where the hand wheel is going to go through. We can now place the seat belt over the seat and then place the arms into the bracket that we've just put this piece of material over. And then repeat on the other side. We can now take the retaining hand wheel, place it through the seatbelt loophole and into the bracket underneath. And repeat on the other side. So this hand wheel secures both the piece of material for the wire for the joystick, the seat belt itself, and the handle for the armrest. Finally, we're going to attach the joystick. It's worth noting on this I-Go Crest, the joystick is set up for the right hand side. If you're left-handed and you need to move the joystick to the left-hand side, you simply need to undo two Allen bolts underneath here and move this bracket to the other side on here. For now, we're going to carry on with the I-Go Crest with the joystick on the right hand side. Keeping the wire on the inside of the arm, we place the joystick into the bracket, and for now we'll just tighten up the hand wheel underneath to secure into position. And then with the cable, using the piece of material that we fitted earlier, I'm going to Velcro this into position. We can now take the plug on the joystick cable, and this is placed into the bracket at the back. We can now turn on the I-Go Crest and check that everything is working. With the I-Go Crest now fully assembled, it's worth pointing out that you need to ensure that you charge it for a minimum of 12 hours before you first use it. Remember that the Crest can be charged from either the joystick port or directly into the battery on the front of the Powerchair itself. It's also worth noting that before using the Powerchair, you need to ensure that it's in drive mode. There are two levers at the base of the Powerchair which need to be in the upright position. When enabled and in gear, you won't be able to push the Powerchair along. It's essentially in drive mode. With the levers down, the Powerchair can be moved manually, but it cannot be driven in this position, and you will get an error warning light on the joystick. So ensure both the levers are up, it's in drive, and you cannot push it. With the armrests, joystick and seatbelt now fitted to the main seat, if you did remove the under storage compartments to help you fit the seat on, we can now place these back into position. With the I-Go Crest now fully assembled, the battery's charged for a minimum of 12 hours, and it placed in gear, it's ready to be used.